Welcome London, welcome America. Sussex embarrassed on stage. Prince Harry speaks to an empty room at the United Nations as they all leave room mid-speech. Assuming there is one thing that Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, has shown the world as of now, it is the risk of a non-serious inquiry. The illustrious and spouse Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, were in New York short-term, where he conveyed the feature address to the United Nations to check Nelson Mandela Day. At a certain point, the 37-year-old cited from a letter compassed by the Nobel Peace Prize champ to a political dissident expectation is what a life belt is to a swimmer, an assurance that one will keep above water and liberated from risk. Cue the undeniable logical prosper. The number of us are at risk for losing those life belts at this moment? Harry awkwardly asked the group. The issue was, there was a prompt and clear solution to that inquiry: you, Harry. In the event that there is one thing the Duke appeared to be needing for the time being, then it was a life belt of his own, special as his post-illustrious vocation began to seem as though it is perilously near going down the PR gurgler. Since, as Harry conveyed his location, instead of glancing out over an ocean of many countenances from the 193-part conditions of the United Nations, the crowd that had accumulated inside the General Assembly to hear him talk was an embarrassingly meager one. Photographs taken from the crowd looking towards the celebrated platform show Harry in a dim suit, conveying his comments with all the earnestness of a requested that man himself save the world. However, take no notice. According to Harry's point of view out towards the swarm, the pictures show the enormous space was somewhat mortifyingly scantily filled. There is no overlooking the way that most of the many seats were unfilled. In the event that this outing was intended to cement Harry and Meghan's post-Megxit, self-delegated situating as cutting-edge pioneers, the millennial go-getting, private streaming vanguard of progress, then there should be some very sad faces inside Team Sussex at the present time. Not in the least did a somewhat stingy collection of dignitaries go up to watch Harry convey his location, yet in general anybody would be unable to sell this as a success. The unfortunate Duke of Sussex is not really Churchill in the speaker stakes. Stop and think for a minute. Harry clearly cares with a capital C. He cares hard. He cares about environmental change, cares assisting the many millions with stilling enduring the pandemic. At the point when the Duke and Duchess sent off their foundation site in January 2021, they compassed that they needed to release the force of empathy to drive fundamental social change. In May 2021, at a Vax Live occasion, Harry encouraged the group to look past ourselves with sympathy and empathy. After 90 days in July of that year, Harry and Meghan put out a proclamation through their Archwell site, saying, "We accept that sympathy is at the center of all culture and association."